Hello, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We are coming back into town here where we really came here to get camping supplies, but we ran into a new friend, so that's great. Hopefully, this will load up soon. There we go. Oh, and we got a new puppy. Yay, us. So let's look in our journal to remind us where we were. We need to go to the Temple of Odeka. We have to find more pieces of an ancient sword in the old paths. I didn't feel like I could keep down the old paths because I didn't have enough supplies. We need to go find the archives, spend some time with Durance, explore the endless paths some more, do more exploring of the endless paths, and maybe travel to some cliffs I saw in a vision. Though I'm not sure where that's going to be. We'll find it eventually. That's from way at the beginning. Okay, so we know what we're doing, kind of.
All right then.
Let's explore the city. I think I have a map, right? Brackenberry, Catacombs, First Fires, the Hall of the Revealed Mysteries. Ooh, that sounds mysterious. Dormitory of some kind. Someone's house, people's houses. Oh, marketplace. Yeah, let's go to the marketplace. That's this way. Heritage Hill. Oh, I don't know what he's talking about. What do you have? Laura.
Gods keep you.
The young woman stands by a cart, watching the crowd with large bright eyes that focus on you as you approach. Take your time, traveler. If you're looking for enchanted scrolls or garb, you've come to the right place. Okay, show me what you got. Oh, what is this? Only usable by a priest. And it seems +1 first level spell uses plus. Oh, it increases how many times you can use a spell. Wow. +2 second level spell uses, +1 fourth level spell uses. Deflection. It's also expensive, and I'm so very poor. Wait, can I trade stuff like that? Oh, 20 pieces. Yeah, that's not even worth it. Huh. Maybe I'll find some more interesting stuff. Justicar? What is it? I'm looking for the Temple of Odeka. Huh, if you say so. It's in First Fires, just west of Crucible Keep. Oh. Okay. Good to know. An armor.
Well met, friend.
The merchant smiles brightly. Well met, traveler. Are you interested in purchasing any rations for your journey? Yeah. Dragon meat. Ah, yes. Can I have all the camping supplies, please? And can you just take all the crap? Okay. Wait, Hilda and Linkle. No. No.
Good day, stranger.
A goon stands behind a stall, polishing a broadsword. The patterned flesh around his eyes is crinkled with age, and the muscles in his arms are knotty and lean. But he holds the weapon with ease. He nods at you. Come take a look. You won't find a finer collection of armor and weaponry in Defiance Bay. Outside Solden's, of course. He flashes a crooked grin. What's so special about Sunnild? She operates the expedition hall. Oh, I saw that just up there to the northeast. He jerks at them over his shoulder. Sells the best equipment in the city, but Winnan keeps her on a short leash. Keeps her fine inventory reserved to chartered expeditionists, members of the dozen, and anyone else he takes a liking to. Oh, I want to actually
Well met,
see what you
friend.
have. Oh, look at that. It seems really nice. Huh. Sorry, I had to get some tea. Okay. What is this? Unique pike. Okay. That's all really expensive. I can't afford anything is what I've learned. Okay. So I've got 7 camping supplies now. Should I just go back to my house and do stuff? No, thinking about it. Whoa, he wants to talk to me. Hello.
The dozens. Pretty sure you won't find one among them who stood within 100 miles of that bridge when the Godhammer went off. Too bad, too. Said there'd be less of them.
Godhammer? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, I accidentally clicked something. Oh well. Oh, boo. Crap.
Sure.
Oh, everyone, let's go. Oh. Let's all go together. Poultry. I hope that's not stealing. The shields have been battered and scarred in Monaco battles. Who are you? Ah, sure. Oh, lots of stories.
Hey,
Okay, let's go back up here. Where is this? The red fill on a character's portrait represents the loss of endurance. The bar to the left of their portrait represents the loss of health. The health bar will change color if it gets closer to 0.
This looks like the kind of place we could find allies. For a prize.
Yeah, and I am a poor, dirt poor person. Wait, what is that symbol? Oh, wait, there's something happening. A well-groomed man steps through the hall with a confident swagger, a smug grin etched on his face. He is flanked by 5 other hard-looking individuals. One of his companions eyes you for a moment before spitting chew at your feet. Another pup wandering in, I see. Just know that Bind's giant slayers run things around here and you'll be fine. Oh, yeah, okay, whatever you say. That's good advice. Here's the rest. 1. The choice bounties are ours. 2. The giant slayers don't share. It's that simple. A voice bellows across the hall. Enough jabber, Bind. You gotta do the job or talk about it. His jaw tightens. Winnen's right. That coin ain't going to collect itself. He looks at his comrades and jerks his chin towards the door. See you around, pup. Okay. Okay. Who are
Don't
you?
stand on ceremony. State your business.
Dozens? Good men and women trying to walk in the footsteps of great men and women who came before us. We're a loose association of warriors and expeditionaries in the Deerwood. Not as fancy as the Crucible Knights, mind you, but at least we remember our roots. At least I remember someone else's roots and pretend to be like them, he means. Your roots? The Crucible Knights take pride in having won the Deerwood's freedom 150 years ago, but we're the ones who've protected it. Everyone knows that Saints' War ended when the Godhammer destroyed the Waidwen, and at Evon Deer Bridge, a lot of folks don't know how Waidwen wound up on that bridge. 7 men, 5 women. They walked out of Halligat's citadel and faced down a god, held him there until the bomb went off. He thumps the table. That's the legacy we defend. Some call us mercenaries, but we don't need matching armor and silky cloaks to remember our roles. We're the same now as we were then. We stand up for the people. First line of defense, whatever it takes. We got new enemies now. If it's not the Waidwen, it's his dang legacy. It's the dang soul butchers in Brackenberry making things worse on us all. Probably causing the whole thing one way or another. Well, we haven't gone anywhere. There's a lot more than 12 of us now. We defended Deerwood once, and we'll do it again. Winnan casually nods your way. His eyes continue to float from mercenary to mercenary as he speaks. What else do you need? I guess I'm looking for work. I'll
Go
take money.
see Osric. He's usually got something. You do well for him, maybe I can find you more.
Okay. Wait, Oz? No, he's... must be over here. Osric. The edges of these swords have been blunted for practice.
For the last time, Aidwig, keep your fucking blade up! If that dummy was armed, it'd have your head off!
Oh my. Tell me about the expedition hall. It's treasure hunting, plain and simple. Sponsors put up money, hire adventurers to explore the wilds, looking for ruins mostly. If they come back alive, they split the spoils. If not, it's because they handle their weapons like this lot in front of me, who might as well be digging their own graves right now. Got business with me? Sure.
You want an
I'll look for
expedition?
work.
Talk to Wennon. I just handle these mercenary shit shovelers. Adventurers, I mean.
I was just talking to Winnan. Although, he sizes you up. I do have something I need done. Something that requires... He glances sidelong at an adventurer flailing away helplessly at a dummy. Competence. Oh, what do you need?
I was formerly one of the Knights of the Crucible. When I left, they kept my arms and armor. The arms they can have, but the armor belonged to my family. I'd like it back.
Well, why don't you just go ask for it?
No. Oh, they'd like that, I'm sure. But I won't be going. Sooner be torn apart by dogs than give them the satisfaction.
No, doesn't sound like leaving the Crucible Knights was your choice.
You don't choose to leave knighthood. The Crucible Knights, they may not be a real knighthood, but the oaths you swear are just as true.
Okay, so...
Still, turns out that even unofficial knighthoods have politics. You cross the wrong man, suddenly all kinds of accusations are thrown your way, and nobody believes you.
Okay. Nothing more destructive than a crowd with the wrong idea. So, what's this armor?
It's a breastplate. Not much to look at, and it's seen far too much use, but it's been in my family since the liberation.
Okay. Well, I will see what I can do.
Then it's Penhelm you're looking for. A low snake of a man. If he was to die choking on his own black tongue, it'd be too kind of fate. He kept it when he had me kicked out.
He leans closer. I got word from a reliable source that Penhelm visited a forger in Andre's gift right after having his soul lineage read by a cipher in Durnred Row. Should you have it in your heart to find a way to ruin his life while you're there, well, drinks on me. Wait, oh, did you say having his soul lineage read?
It's a requirement to join the Knights. They have to ensure a novitiate doesn't have a subversive lineage.
Oh my gosh.
If Penhelm's superiors found out his affidavit was a fake, his career would be over. Every novitiate gets an affidavit from Dunreed Row, and those are stored at Crucible Keep. If you find Penhelm's, one of those ciphers could tell you if it's real.
Okay. Sagani scratches the back of her neck. If generations of Masuk's traditions are any indication, this Penhelm probably doesn't remember it. Still, a past like that has to count for something. Okay. And an expedition.
Go see Osric. He's usually got something. You do well for him, maybe I can find you more.
Well, actually, Osric sent me to you. I was looking for an expedition. I have expeditions, but they're not just for anyone. We dozens help those of like mind indeed. How about you give Osric a hand first? Show us where you stand. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, okay, so I have to prove you to Osric first. What over here? Oh, hello. Oh, that doesn't seem like a good idea.
Welcome.
The woman looks up from polishing a dagger. Haven't seen you before. You headed out with an expedition company? She raises an eyebrow. Or are you betting on one? Can I buy something? I'm afraid not. See, the dozens only do business with me so long as I only do business with them. And they're good customers. She jerks her thumb at the door. But if you get on Osric's good side, he can make an exception for you. He's probably training some of the new recruits right now. Tell me about the expeditions. They are groups of adventurers that venture into a wilderness. More than a few of them try their luck scouring the ruins. Most of them come back empty-handed. Well, if they come back at all. Betting on them is almost as risky as actually going. But that's how the expeditions get funded, and every once in a while, one of the adventuring companies will strike it big and make a fortune for their backers. How long have you worked here? She leans on the countertop and drums her fingers. Oh, a few years. I got in the minute the last merchant cleared out. She nods towards the main area of the hall. They've got new expeditions venturing out every week, so this is a great place to do business. And the dozens make loyal friends and loyal customers, so long as you stick by them. She taps the counter. The vendor who was here before me, they ran him out when he sold his best helms to a pair of Crucible Knights. I've been careful not to make the same mistake. Okay. Locked. Unlocked. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good thing to do. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what these houses are. Guess I could check out this house. I don't know why I want to check it out. Guess I can go inside. I don't know why I want to go inside this random person's house. Mercenary? Addict? Who are you? Top floors off limits. There's just a bunch of addicts running around. There's like a... This is so weird. The top floor is off limits? I think this is weird. I guess it's like a house where all the addicts live.
Adair, you have said you fought in the Saints' War, but for which side?
The one that blew up my god.
I didn't mean anything by it. I imagine a man with a head made of fire and light could be very convincing.
Funny thing about Dear Woodens. With all that fire and light, they just treated him like another authority figure.
Huh. Okay, let's look at my map again. We have another house. A dormitory. First fires, that's where we need to go. What's this dormitory? Is this a place I could rest or something? Hey, I just leveled up. I'm not really sure why. That looks like a steel button.
Greetings.
By Whale's eyeless face, you are one short ogre. But why are you green? And how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around you like that? Did you... Survival. No, what are you talking about? Your ducks, your green skin. Should I speak louder? Slower? Let me know. He beams at you and nods his head. Tell me about the dormitory. It's where the scriveners who work at the Hall of Revealed Mysteries sleep. I'm a scrivener. This place smells like old stockings. Wait, you're a scrivener? He nods. Yes, I am a scrivener. I read books. I write books. Once I ate a book, but it's only because it looked like a sweet pie. Or perhaps it was a sweet pie, baked to look like a book. Interesting. Oh, I'm also a collector of herbs. Flowers, plants. I sell them. Mostly I eat them. Oh, okay. You're interesting. Huh. Stuff. Okay. There's a bunch of stuff. Steel. These are steel buttons. Huh. Okay. Well, this is where the people sleep who work at the... Not temple. What did he say? The something or another nearby.
I've never been to Nasitak. Is it very cold? What creatures wander the tundra? How are your leaders chosen?
Do you always ask this many questions?
Well, that's just to get us started. Let me get out some parchment for notes.
Ask whatever you want. If I don't know, I'll make something up.
Oh, that's nice of her. Hall of Revealed Mysteries. That's what it is. What is this?
I could while away hours in here. If we had the time, of course. Do we?
I don't know. I don't know what this is.
How do you do?
The woman barely glances up from the tomes on the table as you approach. You're welcome to browse the stacks, but mind that you keep your voice down. This is still a temple, after all, and Grimda doesn't tolerate disorder. Oh, okay. Who's Grimda? Fexa speaks reverently. Why, she's the High Archivist. She's one of the most accomplished scholars alive today. Nothing goes on here without her knowing about it. Almost nothing, anyway. She scratches behind her ear. You should probably tread lightly around her today. Anything else? Wait, you said this was a temple. It looks like a library. Her eyes grow wide and round. That's because it is. Whale is the god of mysteries, answers, encryption, and decryption, concealment, and revelation. She raises her hands to the row of shelves. Its guidance comes from the understanding of the unknown and the protection of hidden knowledge. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries was built to celebrate that. To think there's such a place in the Deerwood. Incredible. I love a glimpse of the archives. How many secrets must sit upon these shelves? Ah, that's fascinating. Isn't it? Temples dedicated to Whale tend to hold vast stores of knowledge. We use that knowledge to unravel and preserve the mysteries of the world. Huh. Tell me about yourself. She throws her broad shoulders back. I'm a scrivener, and a devotee of Whale. It's my duty to look after our records and resources. Her chest swells with pride. Oh, okay. Lovely. Oh, priest of Whale. Oh, you have a name? Sure. Something about him loving books. I don't know. What is this? The books on these shelves cover the history and mythology of Old Bailia. Who are you? It takes a smooth tongue to solve problems, doesn't it? Records of books borrowed and returned fill the cubby holes. Huh. I don't want to steal a book. These titles all refer to Glanfath in mathematics and advanced geometry. Oh, okay. Huh. Ooh. Who are you?
Welcome.
Oh, Grimda. An elderly dwarf surveys the stacks. Her skin looks as tough and wrinkled as a walnut. Despite her stature, she manages to look down her nose at you. You're welcome to look around, but let the priests and scriveners continue their search. She shoots the nearest robed figure a withering glare. Wouldn't want to give them any other excuses. Well, what are they looking for? Maybe I can help. She sizes you up and stroking her chin. Could you now? She scowls at the robed priest again. You certainly can't do worse than this lot, anyway. Thieves made off with an ancient scroll of Whale. They intended to blaspheme by selling that which should remain hidden, a secret of the 100 Visions. Her wiry eyebrows arch over her spectacles. The guards caught one of them, but were overzealous in their interrogation. All they could piece together was something about a farmhouse and the road to Deerford. Track the thieves down. Oh, track the thieves down. I don't care what you do with them, but bring back the scroll. Whale rewards the persistent seeker, and so do I. An ancient scroll of Whale. There's a fine prize. I mean, a worthy task. What else do you need? I'm good. Oh, wait, now we can get the thing. Oh, this impossibly painted eye seems to move whenever you turn your back. Ooh. Doesn't seem to be anything else in here. Oh, not that. Okay, now we have another quest. A farmed on the path to Deer. Huh. Very interesting.
Sagani, does your fox bite?
Yes.
Can I pet him anyway?
It's your hand.
I'm gonna pet him.
Politics, infighting, greed. And a shrine to Magrin as well. Her clergy belongs there.
Good day, stranger. How do you do?
Greetings.
Hey. Of course. Hey.
How's the hand?
Turning purple. Off.
Welcome.
If this is about the breastplates, I already told Cleaver they won't be repaired till next week. I'm a forge master. I'm a master smith for the Crucible Knights. But the way I see it, I'm also keeping up with our old traditions. The first members of our order were smiths. Nowadays, most everyone's a professional soldier. I suppose it's to be expected, but I think it's important we keep up with our roots, too.
Oh, okay. Is that stealing? Penhelm.
Hail, traveler.
The young novitiate's armor is recently shined, and his hair is clean and neatly combed. It's hard to believe he's ever seen battle, or that the scarred antique breastplate he wears could possibly be his. Are you looking for something? So does the name Osric sound familiar? He sniffs. If you've got any self-respect, you won't associate with him, or with any of his new friends at the Expedition Hall, for that matter. Scramps and delinquents, the lot of them. Wait, so what's the story between you two? Osric has always held some controversial opinions. They went overlooked for the longest time because his family has had such an extensive history of service in the Crucible Knights. He frowns and crosses his arms. He finally went too far. He had the gall to suggest that we had strayed too far from our roots, that some of our officers were beginning to resemble a dear nobility. He rubs a soft spot on his bracer with a silk handkerchief. He would have us all wear rough spun and fight with forge hammers. I merely reported his statements. I don't see the problem. He sputters. People change. Organizations change. The Crucible Knights began as a militia of blacksmiths, but Dunstan's one of the only officers who can wield a hammer these days. We're professional soldiers. Isn't that what you want defending the city? Besides, a novitiate has no business maligning his superiors. Wait, isn't that your breastplate? His breastplate you're wearing? It was. He looks down and admires it. It became property of the Crucible Knights when he was discharged. Now, it's mine. And it's not for sale, if that's what you're wondering. Not every day you find an armor that was used in the rebellion. You know, he actually says your affidavit was a forgery. Just what would he know about that? It's perfectly convenient for him to cast aspirations with with his pedigree in the Knights. He folds his arms and he blinks at you. It's a lie, of course. How does one become a knight? Don't just take anyone. Our members share soul legacies with the very men and women who defended this land a century and a half ago. He shifts his weight and coughs. Anyhow, Commander Cliver is responsible for initiations, but he rarely accepts foreigners. Was there anything else? Nope. Urbanite. Osric believes that Penhelm's affidavit, affirming that Penhelm's soul is free of any Adirian influence, is a forgery. He said I could find it somewhere in the Crucible Keep in First Fires. Oh. Okay. Find this guy's blades are razor sharp. Oh, not slow mode. Oh. It's a camping supply. Should I steal it? I won't steal it. You can't blame me for looking.
I can do that.
Oh. Did I open it? I shouldn't. I shouldn't pick a lock. Oh. Thick grime cakes the bottom of the tub. The towel hanging from the side gives off an awful stench. Whoa. Gross. I hope I don't have to pick a lock to find this thing. Well, I suppose it's a possibility. Oops, I don't want to do that. What's this? This painting shows a row of warriors standing on top of the walls of Defiance Bay while a deer ship sail away. Oh, what's this? Daily affirmations and focus of efficiency. All errors can be reforged into lessons. Abden rebuilt himself from ruin. No setback is insurmountable, not even death itself, so long as the soul is dedicated to the task. Okay. Am I stealing? Doesn't seem to be stealing. Oops. What's this? Altar? Can I look at the altar? This is the symbol of Abden, a colossal smithing hammer imposed over a circular gear. It's smooth and bright, with buffing oils. Huh.
We just don't have the manpower.
Oh, chest. Oh, there's stuff here. Oh. Edict of arrest. This edict calls for the arrest of Eorn, whose recent actions have led to the death of a knight of the Crucible. It requests reporting any information to the Justicar Alzmir. It is signed Commander Cleaver. Development of a Crucible Knight, Part 1, lower ranks. Yada yada yada. Not interested. What's over here? Oh, no. No, I don't want to steal. This map shows the environs surrounding the Defiance Bay. Flags mark strategic access points of the city.
Refugees from every corner of the Deerwood. The dozens getting them all riled up about animancy. At this rate, we'll need twice the soldiers to patrol Defiance Bay. Yes? Can I help you with something?
Wait, why don't you have enough soldiers?
Fleetbreaker Castle. The High Justice has summoned almost half of my novitiates and more of my justiciars to a keep on the other side of New Haelmar. It's not for me to question the High Justice's orders, but it's left us short-handed. And mark me, we're just a couple sparks away from anarchy.
Wait. There's so many newcomers. Can't you just recruit more soldiers? More recruits mean more training, which means more time for experienced soldiers that I don't have. Anyhow, I hardly see how any of this is your concern. But if you've got the time to ask me about it, then perhaps you've got time to do something constructive. Forge Master Dunstan is working with an animancy scholar to build what we're calling Forge Knights. Warriors that can patrol our streets without suffering fatigue, disobedience, or fear. Some agitator throws a rock at him, and we don't have to worry about things getting out of hand. He's constructed the armor, but we need the scholar's research. Unfortunately, she hasn't been around the last few times my novitiates have checked. Vienna lives with the rest of the scriveners out in Copper Lane, but I haven't the soldiers to spare at the moment. Go to the Scrivener's dormitory and see if you can find her. When you get the research, just bring it to Dunstan. This is his area of expertise anyways. Once you've brought him the research, he can sell you any arms or armor if you have need. He forges and repairs all of our equipment. You won't find a more capable smith in Defiance Bay. Was there anything else I can do for you? Nope. I wonder if it's in here. Maybe I should save it? I'm gonna do a save file. Oops. There. I'm gonna save it. And then I'm gonna go on.
I can do that.
Oh, locked. No, let's get someone who's really good at lockpicking.
I'm here.
Can you lockpick? Are you good at lockpicking? Are you good at lockpicking?
Hey,
Are you good at lockpicking? Everyone's
Following
at
your lead.
lockpicking.
How may I help?
I'm here.
Huh. That can't be where this thing is. What is this? Barracks, forge, training, archives. Surely it's in the archives, right? That's where I would put someone's stuff. Yeah, let's look. Oh, looky here. Curran, a cipher duly appointed and employed by Durin Rowe, does hereby and certify the novitiate A. M. Penhelm has been found to have a soul free of any subversive influence or tainted essence. The scroll is stamped with the seal of Dunyard Rowe and signed by both Penhelm and Curran. Okay. I got that. I got this. Bring Penhelm's affidavit to Curran. Wait, what? Who's Curran? Oh. Curran, the cipher who worked to sign off on Penhelm's affidavit, works in Hadrian's house in Brackenbury. He should know for certain whether or not the affidavit is genuine. That makes sense. Well, we have acquired a ton of quests. That's fun. We will maybe work on completing some of these quests and making lots of money and upgrading our keep and moving along our story next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know. And I will see you next time.